Gas closing in fast. Double time it to the safe zone.
Spotted a contract.
You're clear to engage all hostiles. Bounty targets identified. Weapons free.
You're not. No, you're not really in the middle. There's no team. What team is in Oakland? No. No. Because that used to be. Like we're just talking about where the team is now. We're not talking about used to would have been. Like BJ, stop. Like you, this is where I'd be like, yo, stop dragging shit. Stop trying to do the extra shit to make.
LDVR awaiting
Yeah, I
targeting
know.
data.
Nah, because it don't make sense. No. You got the option. I get it. You got the option because you want to. Demographics
Care package ready for
and geo and like the layout. You're not there. You're more closer to the fucking Rams. You're more closer to the
LDVR salvo
49ers
ready
than
for
you are
launch.
anyone else. You're not in central. You're not Central California, so you can't say that you. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but generally people don't claim something that they're not.
LDVR awaiting targeting data.
And okay, I got it. I understand. I get it. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
There goes their arm. Swapping mags.
Enemies are
Hostile
dropping
move.
into the area. Watch the skies.
There goes their armor. Loading new mag. Incoming fire. They almost had me. Changing mags. Reinforcing armor.
You going to wait, San Fran, an hour and 10 minutes? You took okay. You might be thinking like maybe I don't know, but I do know. I'm not gonna make an argument, but I'll just let you go ahead with that. That
Your squad
my
made it
last
to the
mag.
safe zone.
nothing.
You're
Nothing.
losing ground. Move it.
You're not an hour away from anywhere. You're not an hour away from downtown. You're not an hour. No, you're not. I don't know where. Go ahead. But you're saying Oakland. There is no team. There is right, but there's no team in Oakland. I'm just saying like you got like I'm not giving you the gray area. I'm not doing that. I'm saying like the area. I'm just saying specifically the area. I'm not saying what used to be, could be. I'm talking about what is. I'm not dealing with the hokey pokey. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about how anybody else. I'm not talking. You gotta understand what I'm saying, BJ, before you argue.
I got enemy. Changing mags.
Okay.
Fire solution was bad. Miss.
Located enemy. Do you need spectacles?
BJ, stick to what we're talking about. I get that you want you listen, I don't care that you're a 49 fan. I don't think you understand that. I'm talking about the layout. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking. I'm not talking like, so then take all of that other shit that you added in, throw that shit out. I'm not talking about nothing. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that live closer to.
Reinforcing armor.
Okay. Hey, I get it. I mean, there's a lot of things to be said about that. You know, motherfuckers that love the New York Nets and now they in Brooklyn. Like, there's so many things you can go along with that. But we're talking about the layout. We're talking about being in New York versus being in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you want to talk about it, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if you again, you're not paying attention to what I'm saying about the layout, bro. And this is where I be arguing with you for no reason for, because you choose to not understand what somebody's saying because you are being hard-headed. And I don't want to use the word hard-headed to isolate what we're talking about, but why should I? You're not making sense again. You're not making sense. No, you're not making sense, BJ. I'm in New York. What's the only team in New York? Make that shit make sense, son. Make it make sense. The only team that's in New York is Buffalo. Make that this is where I get agitated, because the New York team, I'm gonna go from New York to New Jersey to say that I'm a Giants fan, because the Giants play in New Jersey. The Buffalo Bills play in New York.
There goes their armor. Swapping mag.
But you're saying, the mere fact that they play in New Jersey,
reinforcing armor.
the mere fact that again, this is why I don't. Ooh, my nigga, you are just so. You are a person I like to agitate.
Not this.
Because BJ, we are clearly talking about something that's like New York. The stadium is in New Jersey. The Buffalo Bills stadium is in New York. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing else. I'm not talking, but hear me out. But again, you're adding more volume to what we're talking about versus sticking to the script. You see how no, it's not. It's clear. It's clear as day. People that understand New York, people that love New York, and that's like all about New York. Most of the motherfuckers probably are split. People that are wholeheartedly New York, they don't even deal with the fact that another team is in New Jersey. They all with 100% behind New York team. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm dealing with the geographics, right? Versus New Jersey New
Setting
Jersey,
Claymore.
just because they're called the New York Giants, they are literally in another state. Whether BJ,
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
stop trying. Just stay on. I know, because that's what you are. You would rather argue a point that's not like what we're talking about just to make a point about something, and that baffles me because I'm talking about one thing, and you stretch it out to make it so that it covers what you want it to be. I'm talking about X, Y, right? It's X and Y. What are we talking? It's X and Y. X, this is New Jersey. The Giants, Jets, that's X. Y is New York. New York. But they're in New Jersey. No. The team is still in New Jersey. They're home in New York for the Giants. I'm asking you a question. Since you want to be so specific about things, you want to be very what's that? Clean cut and dry.
Changing mags.
So that's the only New York address. That's the only address they have is in New Jersey. It's not. There is no New York address. There is no New York address for that team. No, there isn't. There is not. If you want to start talking about that, now we're just talking about random shit. We're talking about where does the team play? Where is their facility? It's in New Jersey. It's not in New York. Buffalo actually has everything in New York. It is in, and what? You're not making no sense because now you're trying to take Buffalo and say it's not New York. Like that doesn't make any. You don't have to verbally say it the way you. Oh my goodness, you're right. I didn't. You're right. I didn't. I didn't. I know because you always go off script. What are you talking about? Your reason doesn't make any sense. Your reason makes any sense to somebody that's smart. It's not explaining anything. It's clear as cut day. It's clear as cut dry. X, Y.
Loading
X
new
and
mag.
Hostile vehicle spotted.
Enemy vehicle. Swapping mags.
I don't care. I don't care. Again, I don't care. Because I never was talking about that. That's something you brought up to try and put them in one category. That's all you. That's all you. No. That's all you. You choose never to let what somebody's saying just live as what they're saying. You try to make it so that everything is included with this one package. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm not. Again. What we're talking about is where the teams versus
Your
what
squad
you.
mate's
What
located in
are we?
HVT. This
I
one's high risk,
don't
high
get what
reward.
the even
Keep your eyes up.
complication of this whole conversation is.
There goes their armor.
What?
Safe zone.
I never said
Move in.
That's the complication is that you think I'm stupid. That's the
Waypoint mark.
anything you
Changing
tell
mag.
somebody, you always go around what they're talking about to
Enemy vehicle.
include what you're saying to make it right. You do that all the time, though, son. Nah. I'm not.
Loading new mag.
No. You can feel different about anything.
Inserting armor.
You can. That has nothing to do with me. But what I'm talking about, what I brought to the table, what I brought up, What I brought up, again, what I brought up, X, wait, hold on. I said X and Y. I said X and Y. I said X and Y. And again, if you are listening, I said I was going to bring it to you as a joke, and then I didn't. Again, no, you choose to elaborate. No, you choose to elaborate on it. You chose because I never said, I never came at you and said, see, this how. You're right. I can
10 enemies down.
Man, you got a lot.
Changing mags.
Hey, you're right.
Enemy dropping
Are
into
you
the
hearing
AO.
again? Are you all right, man? I don't want to hear. Woo. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Right.
There goes their armor. Setting waypoint.
Okay.
I'll drive.
It's just too hard to have these little conversations about like things that like make sense versus things that don't make sense. It really is. It's so hard. It really is. It really is hard. Because it's not that hard. It's not that hard of a thing to talk about. The team that plays in New York versus the team that doesn't play in New York, even though they have a New York symbol on their head, right? That's a false narrative because they still play in New Jersey. Still play in New Jersey. See? That's all I'm saying. They still, at the end of the day, they play in New Jersey. And that's like me saying, like, yo, you can't be, being a Raiders fan, being what fan? I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Being a Raiders fan, and they don't have an Oakland team anymore, right? They're in Las Vegas, right? That's just like me just going, yo, man,
Let's have ourselves a fight.
Oakland still got that team.
You're next.
Oakland doesn't have a team. But according to you, if people still, love the team, they'll call.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Ready for action.
Squad mate redeploying to the AO.
And
also.
and that's fine, but that's just their personal way of doing things. Like that has nothing to do with like the actual. Right, but that don't have to do nothing like with the actual layout, because the layout would dictate X, Y, and Z. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you because you are in X, Y, and Z, you gotta be this fan. I'm not saying that. I never said that.
Incoming.
But
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. No more fighting in the gulag.
Hostile mover.
That's cool because I don't fuck with any New York teams. Period.
Either way.
Period. Period.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
Reinforcing armor.
Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Semtex, front! Changing mags.
A lot of people bring that up, but that just because you bring it up, that doesn't dictate how my feelings.
Just to get a feel for their.
Yeah.
They shut down the field, or we call it.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Visual on enemy.
There goes their armor.
DJ, I hear what you're saying, but
Swapping
I
mags.
don't know. This,
Jailbreak is active. Watch the sky.
I don't know. I really don't understand really
Advised.
the question
Still have squad mates
because
outside the
I'm not
safe
into buying no
Enemies are
football
dropping
team,
into the area. Watch
so
the
that
sky.
doesn't really persuade me one way or
Enemy
another.
hunters
Right?
will take it out. You're in
But
the
I
clear.
understand what you're trying to get at. No, because you still trying, and I'm not with it. You don't get that portion. That's not what I ever was talking about. You're trying to keep on adding things and adding things and adding things. You clearly are, because every New Yorker does the same thing. Oh, they don't because they play New Jersey because of because of financial reasons. Yeah, okay.
Gas
Well,
is
guess what?
inbound.
That's good for them.
There goes their armor.
Only 2 left.
That's not good.
Good for them. Literally, that's good for them.
You are no good.
Oh man,
The fight looks bad.
these niggas be killing me with this shit.
Just got enough.
It's like having a
Placing
fucking
LGPR target.
This month.
Get your
5-year-old
squad to
in
the
a
safe
fucking
zone.
classroom
Leave
and
no
trying
one
to teach his
behind.
ass something without giving him some food.
Napalm strike requested on my mark.
I know. I see it. I see. You like this. You love this shit. You saying, Will?
Switching mags.
Listen, one more in there, bro. They're hugging each other. Killed one, there's
There goes
another
their
one.
armor.
Smoke is gonna push him out.
That's how it's done.
Okay. I see what you're trying to get at.
There goes
But
their
that's
armor.
like every New York Giants fan that tries to talk about football. But this is, again, just because you're not a Giants fan, don't mean that you're not talking about the same thing as the Giants fan. Come on, yo, you gotta stop with this trying to like, son, yo, nah, we gotta get on the same page. We gotta get on the same page with some of this shit, man. Cause you just be in it just to be in it. Like you just be in it just to be saying shit. Stop. You're not even a Giants fan. So I don't even know why you're even in this. Why are you trying to stop? Stay the fuck out of it. You're not in it. You don't like that's not you don't deal in it. Stay the fuck out of it. You don't get that portion yet.